Good morning and welcome to the USA Wager Sports Brief. I am your host, Rodney Knuppel. It is Monday, November 22nd, 2021. Got a little shade here, got a little sunshine in my eyes, but it is a bright, sunny day today. Happy Monday, November 22nd. In the world of sports, NFL Week 11 basically comes to an end with the Monday night game. Last night's Sunday night game, a really good one. Let's go ahead and start with tonight's game. Giants at Tampa Bay. Buccaneers are 11-point favorites with a total of 50. I think Tampa Bay gets right tonight and blows the Giants out. But the NFL has been nothing but unpredictable recently, and I guess I would have bet the Steelers last night, and they covered the 4 points. What a wild one that was! Um, just a wild Sunday night game with a total of 78 points in the game. Chargers scored late. Well, the Steelers scored 17 points in just over a minute. What a wild minute that was. Austin Eckler was really good for the Chargers. And then Mike Williams scored the winning touchdown. Eckler had 4 touchdowns. So him and Jonathan Taylor did a lot yesterday in the NFL. If you had those guys, you probably won your fantasy matchup. 41-37, Chargers over the Steelers. Cardinals beat the Seahawks 23-13. Arizona's now 9-2. Seattle's 3-7. Low-scoring game. Chiefs beat the Cowboys 19-9. Kansas City 7-4. Dallas 7-3. Bengals beat the Raiders 32-13. Good win for Cincinnati. They're now 6-4. Texans won their second game of the year. They beat the Titans 22-13. Good win for Houston. Bad loss for Tennessee. Ravens 16-13 over the Bears. They were missing all sorts of guys. They went to Chicago and won. Eagles 40-29 over the Saints. Eagles now 5-6. Saints 5-5. Struggle for New Orleans. Cleveland survived. They beat the Lions 13-10. Nick Chubb with 130 rushing yards in the win. Lions now 0-9-1. Vikings beat the Packers. Vikings now 5-5. 34-31. Minnesota over Green Bay. The 49ers went to Jacksonville and won 30-10. They're now 5-5. Dolphins 4-7, staying hot right now. They've won 3 straight. They beat the Jets 24-17. The Colts smashed the Bills. Jonathan Taylor 5 touchdowns in the game. Colts now 6-5. Buffalo falling back in the AFC East. They're behind New England now. Buffalo now 6-4. And the football team beat Carolina in Carolina. Washington now 4-6. The Panthers 5-6. Looking at the standings real quick, New England leads the AFC East 7-4, 6-4 for the Bills. AFC North, everybody's over 500. 7 wins for Baltimore, 6 wins, 6-4 for Cincinnati, 6-5 for Cleveland, 5-4-1 for the Steelers. In the AFC South, Indianapolis is closing the gap a little bit, but still 3 games back as Tennessee has beat them twice. Tennessee 8-3, Indianapolis 6-5. In the AFC West, everybody's 500 or better. Kansas City now 7-4. Chargers 6-4. Raiders and Broncos both 5-5. In the NFC, the Cowboys 7-3. They lead the East. Philadelphia's 5-6. In the North, Green Bay still has a sizable lead. They're 8-3, while Minnesota's 5-5. Tampa Bay leads the South at 6-3. New Orleans is 5-5. Carolina's 5-6. Atlanta's 4-6. And in the West now, San Francisco moved to 5-5. Arizona's 9-2, and the Rams have dropped to 7-3 on the season. And that is your NFL update for Monday, November 22nd. All right, let's move over to the NBA. NBA last night, the Clippers beat the Mavericks. That was yesterday afternoon, 97-91. Lakers and Pistons, a wild one. LeBron James was ejected for elbowing Isaiah Stewart in the face. caused some fights on the floor. Lakers 121, Pistons 116. Big comeback win for the Lakers. DeMar DeRozan, 31 points as the Bulls beat the Knicks 109-103. Suns beat the Nuggets 126-97. No Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. That hurts my NBA fantasy team big time. And Andrew Wiggins, 32 points as the Warriors beat the Raptors 119-104. Today in the NBA, Nets -6.5 at Cleveland. 209 is the total. Hornets +4 at Washington. 216 is the total. Rockets, 11.5-point dogs at Boston. 214.5 is the total. Oklahoma City at Atlanta, 11.5-point favorites for the Hawks. Timberwolves 3.5-point favorites in New Orleans, taking on the Pelicans, 212.5. Pacers and Bulls in Chicago, Bulls -3 at 211. Magic at Bucks, Milwaukee's -12 in that one. Suns -5.5 at the Spurs. Grizzlies 10-point underdogs in Utah, and Philadelphia is on the road at Sacramento. Yeah, Saints L. Yeah, sadly, Saints took the L. Thanks for commenting. Tough L for the Saints. All right, so that is a look at your NBA for today. Let's move over to the NHL. Small night of games last night in the NHL. Actually, no, not too bad. 7 games yesterday in the NHL. Lightning 5, Wild 4 in a shootout. Rangers 5, Sabres 4. Flames shut out the Bruins 4-0. Maple Leafs 3, Islanders 0. Blackhawks shut out the Canucks 1-0. The Kraken beat the Capitals 5-2 in Seattle, and Arizona needed overtime to beat the Kings 2-1. Tonight in the NHL, Blue Jackets at Sabres. Columbus is -125. Ducks at Predators. Nashville's -145. Golden Knights at Blues. St. Louis -150. Total of 5.5 there. Penguins at the Jets. Jets -120. Avalanche at home against the Senators. Avalanche huge favorites in that one. Senators welcome back to the ice. And the Hurricanes -150 at the Sharks. College basketball yesterday. Some of the best teams in action yesterday. We'll go over those games. Whole bunch of games today starting at 10 o'clock Central Time. Real soon, 25 minutes or so. Get your bets in. Villanova lost to Purdue, 80-74. Good game there. Tennessee smacked North Carolina. Tar Heels can't play any defense. St. Bonaventure stayed hot. They won 70-54. And Arizona smashed Michigan, 80-62. Arizona looks really good to start the year. Michigan now 3-2 on the season. Ranked teams today, just 2 in that's tomorrow, 2 in action tomorrow, but including that Gonzaga UCLA game. There's a bunch of games today. Butler at Houston, 3:30. Houston's -9.5. Ohio State and Seton Hall. The Pirates are -1.5. Cincinnati and Illinois will get together 5:30 Central Time. That will take place at the T-Mobile Center. Albany's at Kentucky. UCLA at Bellarmine. California and Florida will get together. Gators -13.5. Citadel and Duke. Oregon and Chaminade. Arkansas and Kansas State. Dixie State and USC. And Gonzaga, 34-point favorites, taking on Central Michigan out of the MAC. That's also at T-Mobile Arena, and that is your college basketball update for today. And again, Gonzaga, UCLA tomorrow should be a good one at the T-Mobile Center as well. That kind of wraps up the college basketball scene. Cincinnati, Illinois game should be a pretty good one today. Kofi Cockburn is back for the Illini. All right, that's your college basketball update. All right, let's move over to the PGA Tour, where Taylor Gooch was the winner of the RSM Classic at 22 under. He fended off Mackenzie Hughes, who was 19 under, and Sebastian Munoz, who was 18 under. The match is on Friday. It's Brooks Koepka. It's Bryson DeChambeau from the Wynn Golf Club there in Las Vegas. Looks like it's 3 o'clock. I don't know if that's 3 o'clock local time or Central Time. But that will go on. And then we will wait for the Hero World Challenge in December in the Bahamas. So that is the PGA Tour update. All right, everybody, have a great Thanksgiving. I'll be back on tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. But have a great Thanksgiving week. Enjoy the world of sports. Plenty going on. College basketball coming up here in just a little bit. Get your bets in. You got all sorts of NBA, NHL, NFL coming up on Thursday, a triple header of games. Don't forget tonight's Monday Night Football game. All sorts of stuff going on. Enjoy it and have a great rest of your Monday. For the USA Wager Sports Brief, I'm Rodney Knuppel. So long for just a while.